Can you hear me? Perfect. So this is my Rust sprint. I just tried to learn some Rust and learn about the syntax and see if I could use it in the future. Rust is a really good language for safety and like cybersecurity because it is really good at keeping things behind walls, and there's something called mutable and unmutable variables. So like I had to declare things as either a mutable or an unmutable variable. So this variable is just my guess variable, and it's mutable, so I can change it later on because I'm going to make it a user input is going to change that variable to the whatever is inputted because it's a guessing game. So they try to guess the number, and if they get it right, they win, and that's it actually. But unmutable variables is just the default for Rust, so that's really secure and really great. So let's see what else. Also, let's just go through it. So I start by generating a secret number, and you have to declare the random. So I'm using a random library. And also for this, you have to put it in a Cargo TOML file. So Cargo is the tool that you use to compile and like build and run Rust. I think there might be another one, but I used Cargo. And TOML stands for Tom's Obvious Markup Language, so that's kind of fun. And you just put the dependency of the random right there, and then your main can read that. I also used the std library and used input output as well as the CMP. And the CMP is like the comparison, so I'll show you how I did that. We'll just go down. So the CMP compares the secret number to the guess. So if it's too big or too small, it'll tell you according to if it was too big or too small. And if it was equal, then you win because you guessed the number. And then at the end, I just have a break because this whole thing's in a loop and you don't want to be in an infinite loop. Let's see what else. Yeah, here I'm using that input output to read the line that is inputted and then assign it to that guess variable, which is mutable because I can change it right here. I think that's all. So let's just run the program. You do the Cargo and you run it. Okay, let's guess one. It's too small, so let's guess 100. It's way too big. Right in the middle. Too small. 60. Too small. 70. Okay, it was 70, which is great. That means I won. So yeah, that is my project. I think in the future, I can make it cooler by doing maybe a guess the word and kind of do the Wordle kind of thing, where this would just be a word, and then I'd have to change a couple things, obviously, because these are changing it for like the parse, it's parsing it to a number, and if it's not a number, then, oh yeah, let's talk about this. This error parses, so it catches if the parsing fails. So if the user inputs something that's not a number, then the parsing is going to fail, and this error just catches that, and then it'll go back up here and tell you to input your guess because you can't put in a letter. So that's cool. But what was I talking about? Yeah, so, about the future. So yeah, I would just need to do that, and then the match logic, which is pretty cool. Right here, using the too big, too small, you win just by ordering, and with that CMP library from the std library, yeah, I would have to change that up a little bit because you wouldn't really need the match anymore if you're doing words. You would just need even if else. So if it's this, then you can put in the letter that you guessed, or if it's something else, then you have to try again. So kind of like Hangman. So yeah, that is what I did for my Rust sprint. Thanks for watching.